Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Aloha, Scorpio. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your February 2022 spirit messages. It is already 2022, my goodness. And we're already going into February. I don't know how this is happening, but here we are. All right, so thank you guys so much. Before we get started, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you to those who have donated. All of this helps my channel to grow and expand, so I am in deep felt gratitude. If you're resonating with me, please do share. I would love to expand the channel and reach more people. Also, I have an offering that I've just started called Soul Sessions. I've partnered up with my beloved friend and artist who did my mural for me back here. So what we're going to do is Soul Sessions. What this means is that I will do a one-to-one reading with you. We're going to look at your soul blueprint, where your starseed origins are from. We're going to look at your soul as an energy, what your purpose is, align you to your current goals and outcomes from the position of your purpose, and go from there. And then I will give colors and session notes to my friend, and he is going to make a beautiful fluid art piece of your soul that you will have in your home that you can look at, commune with, meditate with, and if anytime you're down, it's like a homing beacon to your home frequency, so you can look at that and really become one with your own soul. So if you would want to do one of those sessions with us, just email me. That's at thewhisperingdragonfly@gmail.com. Okay, Scorpio, let's get into the reading. All right, so just took a little piece of Hawaiian salt. What that does is it clears the energy, gives you your minerals. As I was speaking to you before we even got started, I just broke out in like a sweat all around my head, got a little clammy. I was not like that before, so I'm sweating pretty profusely. So some of you may have been going through some change, like illness wise. Some of you may have had a fever. If that's you or you have that right now, Spirit's just saying pay close attention to this reading. But there is a bit of an energy of things purging from your body system right now, okay? Which is good. Scorpio, you guys are ruled by the Death card. You're ruled by Pluto, which is transformation, transcendence. It's death, rebirth, the rise of the phoenix. Okay, Phoenix is one of your other signs besides the Scorpion. All right, let's look at Scorpio here. Okay, Guardians. We have two that came out here. Beautiful. We have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. The remover of obstacles. It says obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. And then you got the El Moria, awakening presence. This says the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So Scorpio, you guys are already extremely intuitive as a sun sign, okay? And cross watchers, or those of you that are moon, Scorpio influence, you guys are the deepest of the water signs. My uncle would call y'all the anglerfish, the ones that go into the depths. But sometimes we have to come back up to the light here. So I do feel like you're having an extreme awakening at this time. You're already very intuitive, but month of February looks like you're going to be awakening even more. So they are suggesting wearing that cloak of protection. You can look up online the triple capsule of protection, or the triple capsule of light. It's 3 lights that you can put on in your meditation that act as a protective force field. But you have Lord Ganesha showing up, so any types of obstacles or things that have felt like they are in your way, on your path, they're about to be removed. Okay, so February is a beautiful change. It's a beautiful time of transformation for you, Scorpio. I mean, I'm really sweating. It's so weird. Like, it's like all of this energy is purging off of you. And so Ganesha's really working on your behalf. And this El Moria is awakening you to new aspects of yourself and new aspects of the universal codes. So you're going through quite a spiritual upgrade at this time. And I feel like your physical 3D situations are upgrading as well. It also feels like your health is going to be increasing, and your well-being is going to be increasing because we have Lord Ganesh here. So with this fever starting to dissipate for me now, it's starting to cool off some, so that's letting me know that you are going through the change. Oddly, I said that like I was not meaning the change of life, but some of you might be experiencing that. That could have been a hot flash. I'm not sure. But take it how it resonates. However it is for you will be correct for you. So whether it's a fever or whether you had a hot flash, if it's for you, you know, there you are. In the areas that you are upgrading here, we have house 10, which is structure, discipline, your life mission, accomplishments, and career. And we have Jupiter, you're growing and expanding. So I feel like you are really under this kind of Capricorn influence here. House 10 would be Capricorn. And so there's this beautiful structure that's starting to present itself. You're growing and expanding. For many of you, this is new career, new business that's growing and expanding. We also have life mission. I do feel like many of you, because there's such a spiritual element to your guardians at this time, for February, I feel like you're going to feel into a whole new soul purpose. You're going to be feeling into your mission. You're going to be feeling into what it is you're here to do on earth, whether that be an art form, whether that be speaking to people, singing. It feels very artistic. There's a watery influence because of being a Scorpio here. But I feel like you have a lot to help to teach and train others. And it's like you're really going to tune into what your own purpose is, your own life mission, why you're here. And there's luck behind it. So for those of you who have been wanting to start a business, you have luck, you have Jupiter's blessings behind you. And I believe Jupiter's going into Pisces, or just did, excuse me, which is positive. That's a dream bigger energy. All right, let's look at Scorpio's tarot here and go a little deeper. But also wanting you to acknowledge what you've already accomplished in your life. I feel like you have not been giving yourself enough credit, Scorpio, about who you are as a being, how wonderful you are. Like again, this fever's kind of back, so it's like there's parts of yourself that you haven't quite accepted yet, and they're asking you to accept all the parts of yourself, shadow and light. I feel like you're easy to accept the shadow parts of yourself because Scorpio, you guys go into the shadows, you can go into the underworld, but they also want you to expand your light and show your light as well. And to really let yourself feel into your accomplishments. Remember all that you've done, okay? Because things are about to like shake up for the positive here. What's this tower? Okay, nice. All right, so beginning of the month, we have 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the Naked Heart. So it feels like in the recent past here, you have been really, considering how to invest your time, your energy. It feels like you've had a lot of burdens. Some of you may have been sick physically. Some of you may have just had a lot on your plate in the last few months, in this recent past. This can also be analysis paralysis. This naked heart here talks about universal love. It talks about collective love. And I feel like for some of you, Scorpio, it's almost like you've taken yourself out of that universal love. It's like you went offline for a little while. And that's okay to do that. But Spirit's asking you to come back into this loving awareness of yourself, to drop the burdens. This can also speak of, this won't be for everyone, but for those of you who like have a love interest or something of that sort, because this can be analysis paralysis. And with this feeling burden, it feels like you haven't expressed yourself to someone that you love or your heart's desire. For others of you that it's not about love and romance, it's like you may have been wanting to make a change for work or make a change in your diet plan or whatever it may be that would be more fulfilling to your heart. I feel like you felt burdened, or they're using the word obligation, like you felt obligated in some way to stay attached to the burdens in the past. But what they're asking you to do now, we've got this awakening presence and we have Lord Ganesh. So you're about to overcome those obstacles, real and perceived. And you're about to wake up to something completely new here. We have the Innocence of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So there is communication coming in. And there's communication coming in for you that's going to make you really, really happy. This is the beginning of certain communication. So for some of you, this is a new job offer for those that are looking for work. It's like, or a new communication saying something that you've filed for, applied for, has gone through. It's something that's going to make your heart really, really sing. For some of you, this is a new connection or conversation with someone that you love. And it's the beginning of these 10 cups. It's the beginning of you coming into your power, into what you want. My dog just got really frisky here. She's like, after a time of being bored, now being playful. So it's almost like this youthful energy coming in. That's really, really beautiful. Penny, stop it. Stop, sissy. Stop. Sorry about that. She's kind of moving the whole table and everything. Come here, sis. And so for you guys, it's a really beautiful, beautiful energy because it's going to feel like new. Okay. Now this could have to do with somewhere that you live. We have the Hermit. Okay. So, but I love this one because it's the Hermit. It has the owl and the key here. So this Hermit is not by himself. All right. Where a lot of the other Hermit cards, they are by themselves. This particular Hermit is not. Spirit's indicated here. A companion is indicated here. And there's a key here. So some of you, if this is love and romance, because we have a tower too, okay, at the end here. So I feel like things are about to happen swiftly and unexpectedly. So for some of you, you may move in with someone that you love and it goes a little bit more quickly than you expected because we've got that structure and discipline and you're growing and expanding. And so it's like, feels like in February, those of you who have been looking to move house, you may be moving house more quickly than you thought. Like it just all falls into place at one time, but it's unexpected. It's like a shake-up in a positive way, but it still shakes up your day-to-day life. Okay, so you might be tempted to go into your shell, Scorpio, but this is actually part of the expansion process. Like this tower feels so good. It feels like all of the obstacles that have been in your way, they shake off, and it's like 1 minute you're in one position. So like for instance, if you've been looking to make your own business, in 1 minute there's no leads, and in the next minute you have the business loan or you have the grant that gets you what you need to move into your new business. If you're looking to move, it's like nothing's open, or you don't look right on paper, and then boom, you meet the person, or you find the house that you want to move into. If this is love romance, it's like if you've just been kind of talking a little bit. This is expressing feelings and then boom, moving in together, or having structure, like an actual structured commitment with one another. Because this house 10 talks about, you know, not just career, but discipline and structure. So this is going to be more of a structured way of growth rather than all over the place. And when I asked for clarity on the Tower, it was the 7 of Cups and the movement of Cups. So you're going from confusion in your heart's desire to movement. And movement is the card of Pisces here. Okay, so ruled by Neptune. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy. You're going through having more choices than you knew that you had, being kind of in a fog, being a little bit blinded by your own emotions about a situation, to being healthy, in movement, your heart feeling good, feeling like you're full to the brim, okay? There's movement towards your 10 cups, towards everything that you've been wanting. And they are showing me these crystals here. And I do have a mentee who's going to open a crystal shop, okay? And so that might be faster than you know, okay? Because it's showing up in the reading. So it's very, very cool. Major growth and expansion for you guys. So what they're saying is, like, go with the flow with this. Allow the changes to happen. Drop your burdens. Drop the obstacles. You don't need them anymore. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star, which is healing. It's Aquarian energy. It's technology from the future. It's being in the spotlight in a positive way. It's relationships healing. It's getting, and Hanged Man underneath that, it's getting the healing after being stuck. It's movement. It's also galactic help, okay? This is your star team, your guides, your ancestors, all working on your behalf to give you what you really want, what's going to make your heart feel good, Scorpio. And you're waking up to that on a whole new level. And it's okay if your wants change. Sometimes we develop our wants based upon our limitations or the obstacles that are in front of us. So we think we can only want this much, all right? But with this Jupiter influence and Lord Ganesh and this awakening presence from El Moria, this is saying dream much bigger, okay? So collectively we're being asked to dream bigger, but you guys are being asked to dream way bigger. Like, what does your heart really want, Scorpio? What does your heart truly want? That is what you go for, not what you think you can have, okay? And it may have changed for you. Like, where you want to live might have changed. Even being in a relationship, I feel like for some of you, you thought you'd never love again, but now you're feeling love. Allow yourself to have what your heart is asking for. And then we have advice from the Native Spirit card is Spirit Keeper of the East. New beginnings. Hello, what was I saying? Everything's coming around new for you. A fresh cycle is occurring in your life. Wipe the slate clean. It's now time to release the old and start again. No matter what has happened in the past, it doesn't need to repeat in the future. Again, that's what I was just saying. Your wants may change. So let go of the past and let everything be new, okay? Take your positive learnings with you. Grab those positive learnings from the past, hold them in your heart, and move on, okay? Because this is new. I've been asking myself a question lately, and it's really been helping. And I've been asking how I'm relating to others. Am I making them pay for the sins that they haven't committed? That people from my past may have sinned against me or done wrong in some way or hurt me. Am I making my current people in my life pay for the sins of folks in the past who have nothing to do with the current? And I realized in a lot of ways, It was ingrained behavior that I was doing, and I was making them pay for somebody else's wrongdoing, and that's not fair to anyone involved. And so definitely wanting to reiterate that to you guys as well, because I feel like that's a good question to ask. We have the Horseman, Herald of Change. Y'all are in for some beautiful change, and notice that sunset just beaming off of this horse and the Horseman. Absolutely gorgeous. Things are changing. The sun is the best card in the deck, and you are standing up in it. You are going from being heavily burdened to being open and free and available to all of the good that you've been asking for. Lord Ganesh is going to help to release the obstacles, to bring in infinite abundance. I feel like you guys have a windfall of money coming to you in February as well that you may not have been expecting, Scorpio, because it feels like there's been some constriction around your finances that's about to release. This is either, something you sell being received in a mighty way, or a brand new job that's a major increase in money, a business loan, an inheritance. But I feel like you have a good portion of money coming in for you that you weren't expecting. Okay, so thank you guys so much. That's what I have for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and until next time, aloha.